I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
We are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
He was brought down at the...
This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That third down conversion good for 23. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. From the gun, a give to Connor. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Hands to James Conner.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 29, Roethlisberger. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It was Myles Garrett that time who got in there and brought him down.
4-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Now Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Connor. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Ben leaves to Connor on the draw. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Never ideal conditions in the snow for a kicker, but the first test on the opening drive, he passed it.
He certainly did. You know what the unit told me was their biggest issue playing in the snow? You just worry about something getting in your eye as the ball is snapped, and then you might miss it, and there goes 3 points off the board.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Kareem Hunt, the ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Mayfield looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Brown.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. He finds Beckham, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
To number 13.
Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. The electric OBJ, the short reception, and then he did the rest of the work himself.
You know, there's a thing that the players always talk about, the coaches in the league, they call it play speed. Because, you know, we have that time speed when we're running the 40s at the combine and, you know, in pro days and all of that. But play speed is different. And OBJ's play speed is some of the best in the league. In other words, when he has the ball in his hands or he's running a route, he runs it just a little bit harder than most people, and oftentimes you come up wrong on your angles. trying to tackle him.
And Sutton on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, one-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, and finding the tight end Hooper. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9.
And there's a completion to Austin Hooper. What a big-time acquisition for this offense in Cleveland. Came from Atlanta as a 2-time Pro Bowler. Had nearly 800 yards in receptions and 6 touchdowns last year. And he spends a lot of time with his quarterback in order for them to get on the same page.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
B.J. Goodson there on the tackle.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Roethlisberger will throw. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And now it's 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Ben to throw again. Ebron's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Looking deep here for Ebron. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over 1st and 10.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
A gain of 20. And the Browns first down.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
2nd and 9 at the Steelers.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Nick Chubb, 2nd leading rusher in the NFL last year. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
4th down.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. Running for it, here's Chubb. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Nick Chubb stops short, and this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Is a turnover on down.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. B.J. Goodson with a pick. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Mayfield looks to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Mayfield. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And the Browns.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And shedding through the tackle, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine down at Peoples-Jones, but it'll be 2nd down.
He was covered by Steven Nelson.
Here's Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Complete to
Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And Hilliard will elect to not return it. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a 1st down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
4 yards on the pickup.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Chubb. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And that'll be incomplete. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Dancing to his left. The D-tackle, Sheldon Richardson, came barreling in for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So the sack, and now a third and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. On third down, it's Conner. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, they're on him too quick. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
But they didn't have their normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
Well, for the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there. Not quick enough.
And also, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Cameron Sutton on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Mack Wilson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Roethlisberger going to get this one to Conner. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Complete to James Conner.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
I know from talking with scouts, one of the biggest question marks people had about Chase Claypool coming out, what they call his long speed. Just how fast was he in the 40-yard dash? He showed that he's plenty fast enough, coupled with a 6'4" body and a physical, strong stature. He's got a chance to be a star in this league.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Taken in the end zone. And Hilliard will elect to not return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Browns 1st down.
Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Browns.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
77. Mike, check, 59.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
It doesn't help indeed. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now.
Let's go, baby.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Play fake. Mayfield. Flush to his right. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Devin Bush able to run him down for a loss of a yard. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And it's complete. Hooper. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
1st down.
To throw, Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Monte Nicholson picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Steeler. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Quarter. 22's coming, Mike.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now
throwing again. It's Roethlisberger.
Around 16 yards.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Conner. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It is true, the lead cut to 10, 23-13. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Oh, I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 46 yards.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's first and goal. And the Steelers are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second.
They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll try to surge ahead with Connor. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So a field goal gets you back within a score, but they're going to go for the bigger chunk here. Kicking team on the sidelines. Offense on for 4th down. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
On for the point after.
And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Browns 23, Steelers 20. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
4-yard line.
The gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Mayfield. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball.
And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Browns 30, Steelers 20.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get...
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected for the second?
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
Today's final score, Browns.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one.